Hey YouTube, Sergeant Savinelli here, doing my first solo video, smoking a Savinelli 614, which I lovingly refer to as my Savinelli saxophone, for obvious reasons. My favorite shape out of the Savinelli line. I've smoked a few different ones, and this one always seems to come back to roost. I've got 6 of these, and one happens to be in a box still, that brand new, never been smoked. That's for another day. If you recall, a couple of weeks ago, I did a review with my good friend Matches 860 right here in this spot. And we reviewed the discontinued mixture Kentucky Club. And we had a great time doing it, and we actually got some pretty good reviews and quite a few views off of it. John, I saved you a seat. It's right here next to me. All right, and there's a cup of mud waiting for you if you should happen to show up. Little shout out to my pal there. I got a couple other shout outs that I'd like to put out there. One to Northwest Pipe Smoker, Tom, my go-to guy for custom built piping information. He's been a valuable source of information regarding custom builds. I've got a couple of them, and the more I smoke them, the more I want more of them. So we'll get to that a little bit here in a second or two. Another shout out goes to Pipes and Kayaks. Been chatting with Brad a couple times this past week or so, and hope you're doing okay, pal. Hope your recovery is a speedy one, and that you heal up real well. All right, make sure you heal up real well. Don't horse it ahead of time, because you know what happens when that happens. And another shout out goes to Cane Rod Piper. I had a little bit of a mishap with one of my custom builds. Butterfingers here dropped it and smashed the mouthpiece on it. So I sent that out the other day to Mike, the Cane Rod Piper, and hopefully within a few weeks I'll have a whole new stem on there, and I'll be able to smoke that pipe again. Thanks for all your help, Mike. So it's not really that cold out here this morning, John. See, John and I have this love-hate relationship when it comes to the cold. I love the heat, he loves the cold, and vice versa. So every time we get together, it seems to be unseasonable for me and joyous for him, being a Massachusetts snowman that he is. You know, coming from Massachusetts originally, you're up near the Canadian border there, so you're used to that tundra-like weather. Me, being from a more adapt climate, I like warm weather. Always have, always will. I'm a beach boy at heart. It's a funny thing though. In the summertime, in the extreme heat, pipes don't really go well for me. I generally turn to cigars during the summertime, a lot more than pipes. I will have an occasional one, but summertime with the intense heat, for some reason cigars seem to go a little bit better, to my palate anyway. So, as you can see behind me, the leaves are all starting to drop. They're turned, and that nastiness and darkness is on its way. Time of sadness. The garden's all done. I had to wrap everything up. I've actually still got a couple of eggplants that are still holding on to dear life. It looks like I might be picking 5 of them very shortly. Hopefully I can stave off some of the frost before that happens. I don't want to lose those. They're coming along nicely. We had a really good garden this year, actually. So As I said, first solo video, hopefully many more to come. I'd like to thank Matches 860 for his coaching and his sage wisdom regarding videos and so forth. He's been my mentor, and I've been picking his brain exclusively and extensively, I might add. He's probably getting sick and tired of me calling him up saying, John, what do I do? So I am one of those technologically challenged individuals. It's okay. I can be. But I'll muddle through it, and I'll figure it out. If this one comes out halfway decent, we may do another one very shortly. And John and I have talked about doing another review at some point, probably springtime, maybe. I don't think I can get him out in the summertime because he just doesn't like hot weather. So anyway, hope you're all doing well. I hope you enjoy this video. It's my first attempt at it, so I'm gonna defer to your comments and your criticisms, and please feel free, criticize away. I have no ego to bruise. I welcome your criticism, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon. So for now, thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great weekend.